Welcome everybody to First Nations Housing for Northerners by Northerners. This is a roundtable event is part of a 5-year research project. So this is not the beginning and it's not the end. It's a big problem. Our first speaker is actually the Mayor of Thompson, Colleen Smoot.
I'm really excited because I've only lived in Thompson 52 years, but I've seen the housing come and go, and even out the outlying communities. I was part of a construction, I married into a construction family, so we worked in almost every community in the north. We basically haven't built any housing, but we have a zero occupancy rate. We're down to 13,000 people on our census. So that tells me that I've got a lot of people in town that basically aren't saying that they live in Thompson, and they don't live in their community. And a lot of them have likely been in Thompson 10 plus years, maybe 20 years. But their names still are on their community list, because if they say they live in Thompson, they're never going to get a home in their own community.
So I'm Eleanor Brockington, and the last 4 years I've been working with Lou. He's been our chairperson on our housing board for longer than I've been working with housing. We've got such overcrowding. We've been building some fourplexes, 2-bedroom fourplexes, but we've been building duplexes as well, so that the extended family can each have their own unit. One's a 2-bedroom, and the other unit is a 3-bedroom. Part of multi-generational living arrangement that can be done now.
My name is Walter Wastisikut. I'm the Grand Chief of Keewatin Tribal Council. Keewatin Tribal Council has a proposed development in Thompson, Manitoba, valued at about $279 million. We've been working well with the mayor and council and their staff in advancing this development here. And it was based on the needs of our people. We have institutional facilities proposed, office complexes proposed, hotel conference center, child care facility, and discussions with a number of different groups that want to come and occupy space there. Yeah, we have 384 living units that are proposed. We acquired 89 acres of land from the city of Thompson over the summer of 2023.
Something I found really fascinating, the need for trade school in high school. In the South, high schools are provincially run. The trades are provincially managed. So really we need federally funded trade schools in northern communities.
The trade school, Bubba and I have been working on it along with Shirley. We were actually looking at a different approach to that, and then it changed into an educational venture instead. So the original plan was to be able to build houses, use natural resources that we have around here. But we saw that our trees are really small. You could make some lumber out of them, but not a lot. So it took us about 1.5 years. Housing supply challenge, that's what we applied for over 1 year ago. So we're on the second stage.
And they wanted to see it managed by KTC, First Nations Managed. And they're going in 2024 to do the water, sewer works, and training.
So I came for northern housing, figuring we're going to talk about northern housing, but I'm glad that the realization's in the room that the housing is actually the least important component right now. We have a lot of work to do before we actually get to the housing. So not saying we're stopping advocating for the housing, but we're going to add all these other elements that need to be taken part of the housing.
The other thing that was mentioned, so ATAC was mentioned a lot as this, which is a very positive approach to housing. The kids are doing great. They're learning, they're getting all the skills, but they have to go out to Red River or UCN to get their level 1, 2, 3, 4 and Red Seal, and they're dropping out. Why are they being blocked from having apprenticeship in these communities?